Tony, thank you. The deer population is on the rise in Bristol. Now the Department of Environmental Management is encouraging bow hunting on town land. New at 512 News reporter Matt Paddock found out. And some people living in Bristol are concerned about how close these new locations are to homes. Matt?
Mike, I'm actually live from one of the 4 locations approved for bow hunting to help combat rising deer populations by the DEM and town of Bristol. These new locations marked by signs like this one here behind me.
It's really bothering me that it's in these neighborhoods. And again, I'm not against hunting.
A small group of Bristol residents are voicing concern over a hunting cooperative between the DEM and town of Bristol.
Real concerned about it because it's in neighborhoods. We've had children play in these woods. We want to protect our kids.
Aruda calling the program unsafe, inhumane, and not thoroughly thought through. Recalling an incident where 2 deer carcasses were found here on Peter Road.
I personally would not want to stumble upon 2 deer that were slaughtered with the head sliced off and the hind legs and left on the side of the road.
Michael Shippert, Deputy Chief of DEM's Division of Law Enforcement, responding.
That was investigated. It was determined there was nothing tying them to the hunting going on there.
Dylan Ferreira, principal wildlife biologist for the DEM, says multiple meetings at Bristol Town Council were held on how they could reduce the booming deer population.
The biggest concern that we have with overpopulated deer is deer vehicle collisions. In addition to that, we're worrying about tick-borne illnesses, so Lyme disease and alpha-gal.
Adding 4 town-owned properties located on your screen where bow hunters can hunt, but only those legally licensed.
And then an additional step for these properties, they have to take an archery proficiency course. So these hunters are legally licensed and they are proficient.
Aruda concerned with how close these hunting locations are to residential homes, as you can see here. Something Ferreira says isn't worrisome.
Hunting properties can be basically anywhere within the state. The individual himself that's hunting has to be 200 feet away from an occupiable dwelling.
Bristol police tell me that there have been 4 incidents involving a motor vehicle and a deer over the past 2 weeks. Live in Bristol, Matt Paddock, 12 News.
Well, according to the DEM, hunting is a big economic boost for the state, and with deer populations on the rise in Bristol, the DEM is encouraging bow hunting on town land.
But as 12 News reporter Matt Paddock found out, some Bristol residents have concerns with how close these new locations are to homes. He joins us now live from Bristol. Matt?
Mike Shannon, I'm actually live from one of those 4 locations approved for bow hunting to help combat the rising deer population by both the DEM and town of Bristol. These new locations marked by signs like this one here behind me.
Bristol has one of the highest in the state for deer vehicle collisions per square mile.
Concerns over booming deer populations in Bristol leading to a hunting cooperative between the DEM and town to open 4 parcels of town-owned property for archery deer hunting.
In addition to that, we're worrying about tick-borne illnesses, so Lyme disease and alpha-gal.
Making over 300 acres of Bristol land available for archery hunting through January 31st.
Of course, we have all of our hunters, they're legally licensed. They have to buy a hunting license. In order to obtain that, they have to take hunter education and bow hunter education. And then an additional step for these properties, they have to take an archery proficiency course.
I'm a mother, I'm a grandmother, and I'm a teacher. As I know, my son used to make forts in the woods down in Hopeworth, so I know that kids travel way in there.
But for some of those living in Bristol, like Allison Aruda, they're raising a feeling of uneasiness over the decision.
It's really bothering me that it's in these neighborhoods. And again, I'm not against hunting.
Echoing concerns of those online who say that some of these new hunting areas are uncomfortably close to residential homes.
We're real concerned about it because it's in neighborhoods. We've had children play in these woods. We want to protect our kids.
An issue Michael Shippert, Deputy Chief of DEM's Division of Law Enforcement, says historically is non-existent.
I can only remember one incident involving a hunting accident that involved archery equipment, and it was a mechanical issue and the person injured himself.
Bristol police tell me over the past 2 weeks there have been 4 incidents involving a motor vehicle and a deer. Reporting live in Bristol, Matt Paddock, 12 News.